Hey guys, Vernon Croy here from DocSports.com for Friday, November 7th, 2025. Going to get to the Croy's NHL report here in just a moment. First of all, give the video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button below as we do several free pick videos for you every single day right here on the Doc Sports YouTube channel. Now, Doc Sports has been around for 53 years. I've been doing this professionally for the last 26 years. Make sure that you hit that subscribe button right now. Now, at the time of shooting this video, I'm currently on a 11-2 daily all sports run. Daily all sports means college basketball, NBA, and NHL. Good for $3,500 in profits, actually $3,560 in profits. Make sure that you get my daily sports right here exclusively at DocSports.com. If you use promo code Dodgers, all capitals Dodgers, that will save you 20% off any daily, weekly, monthly, or seasonal package of mine right here exclusively at DocSports.com. Also, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you get my football package for this week. At the time of shooting this video, I currently have 7 top football plays going, 6 in the NFL, 1 college football play going Saturday. I have you covered in the NFL on Sunday with my 7-unit NFL play, 5-unit NFL play, and 2 4-unit NFL plays. We're currently up over $2,300 this NFL season. I also have you covered on Monday Night Football with my 6-unit NFL play. Get the package right here exclusively at DocSports.com. Now let's get to the Croy's NHL report for Friday. And I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to give you a side and a total in 3 of these games. Your first matchup is between the New York Rangers at the Detroit Red Wings. We're currently seeing it split down the middle. Detroit's minus 110. The Rangers are minus 110. The total's 6. The Rangers have dominated Detroit in the past. They've won 6 straight games against them. This is a different Detroit team, though. Way different Detroit team. They're much better than they have been in recent years. This is a very tough spot for Detroit, though. Detroit is coming off a 5-game road trip that ended in Vegas with a 0-1 loss. That's a really good Vegas team. They contended with Vegas. They put just 24 shots on goal, though, and they allowed 34 against. I think this is a very tough spot, even though Detroit is the better overall team at this point in the season. I think it's a very tough spot for them, especially playing their first home game after a long 5-game road trip that ended on the West Coast. Now, the Rangers are coming off a 3-0 loss against a very good Carolina team. A Carolina team I think will contend for the Stanley Cup this season. Before that, they have 3 straight victories. Missed them. Before that, they had 3 straight victories at Seattle, at Edmonton. Those were both overtime victories. And then at Vancouver, 2-0. I like the Rangers a lot in this spot just because it is a very bad spot for Detroit coming into this game. And I do expect this game to go under the post total of 6 goals. Detroit has been playing very good defensively. They allowed just 1 goal against Vegas. They put up no goals in that victory. Before that, at San Jose, they won that game in overtime in a shootout, 3-2. The Rangers, I believe, have one of the best goaltenders in the league, even though he has struggled at times this season. But Shesterkin, I like him a lot. The Rangers do have a save percentage of .906 over their last 5 games, with the goals against average of 2.40. Now, Detroit has a save percentage of .913 over their last 5 games, with the goals against average of 2.40 as well. So we're taking this game to go under 6 total goals, and we're taking the New York Rangers on the money line, minus 110. Now let's move along to your next matchup. We are looking at the Minnesota Wild at the New York Islanders. The Islanders are currently favored minus 120, rightfully so. I'm not sold on this Minnesota Wild team at all this season. They have a 5-6-3 record, I believe it is. Anyway, yeah, I'm just not sold on this team. They are coming off back-to-back victories against Vancouver, 5-2, and against a bad Nashville team, 3-2 in overtime. They put up just 24 shots on goal in that victory. Meanwhile, Nashville put up 34 against them. I think the Islanders are actually going to win this big at home here Friday. They are coming off a 3-4 overtime loss. It was a shootout against Boston. Before that, they beat Columbus 3-2, and before that, they beat a very good Washington team in Washington 3-1. Not going to overthink this one. The Islanders are the superior team. They get it done at home. We're taking the New York Islanders on the money line, -120 over the Minnesota Wild. And I'd actually expect a very high-scoring game here. We're taking Minnesota and New York to go over 6 total goals. Moving on to your third and final matchup, actually, for Friday, because I will have premium play on that late game. Your next matchup is between the Chicago Blackhawks at the Calgary Flames. Chicago, I gave you actually, it was a premium play for me in Vancouver. They won that game 5-2 for me as a nice underdog, +140. Chicago is a better team this year, I believe, than last year. They're 6-5-3 overall. Calgary is not a good team. They're 4-9-2 overall this season. Just 2-3-1 at home. Chicago is actually 3-3-2 on the road this season. They are coming off that impressive victory against Vancouver. Before that, they lost against Seattle 1-3, and before that, they lost against a very good Edmonton team in overtime 2-3. Calgary is coming off back-to-back victories, a 2-1 victory at Philadelphia, and then they beat Columbus 5-1. Before that, they lost against a bad Nashville team 2-4, and they lost against Ottawa 3-4. It was a shootout, and then the Toronto Maple Leafs 3-4. Love the value here with Chicago. I do expect a high-scoring game as well. We're taking the Chicago Blackhawks. We can get them +132. +132 is the best odds that I'm seeing out there, and that's at FanDuel. So we're taking the Chicago Blackhawks on the money line, +132. Now let's get to the total. We're sitting at 6 for this game here Friday night. Chicago has a save percentage of .884 of their last 5 games with the goals against average of 3.40. Calgary has a save percentage of .910 over their last 5 games. However, they played some bad teams with goals against average of 2.0. Now, the last time these two teams met, they put up 7 goals. The time before that, they put up 10 goals. I look for this to be a high-scoring affair here in what should be a barn burner, I think, Friday night. We're taking the Chicago Blackhawks and Calgary Flames to go over 6 total goals, and we are taking the Chicago Blackhawks on the money line, +132. Now that concludes the Croy's NHL report for Friday. Post in the comment section, let me know what you think about the report for Friday. Thanks a lot for your time as always. Give the video a big thumbs up. In winning, Vernon Croy.